Chris here. How you doing today? And I know I made a video earlier, but this is going to be my second video for today. So I'm going to go ahead and get into it. We're going to be doing ranks today, and I have them set up on the table over there, so I'll get to it. So as you can see on my desk right here, we have all the ranks from least to greatest, beginning to end. What I'm going to do is I'm going to say each rank. I'm going to tell you guys good ways to do your studying. You can do it with flashcards, but you don't have to. This is just my preferred way of studying the ranks. So let's go ahead and get to it. So first, you have the first rank, private. Then you have PFC, also known as private first class, corporal, sergeant, staff sergeant, sergeant first class, master sergeant, first sergeant, sergeant major, command sergeant major, second lieutenant, first lieutenant, captain, major, lieutenant colonel, colonel. Now, like I just said, there are multiple ways to study the ranks, but this is my preferred way of studying it with flashcards. It makes it nice and easy, so that way you can have, like, say this is first lieutenant. On the back it says first lieutenant, and so on for the rest of them, just like this one. This is command sergeant major. On the back, command sergeant major. So you can study these in multiple ways. It's not that hard. But I'm going to go ahead and bring out my JROTC handbook, and I'll show you what it looks like in there. So here's my JROTC handbook. Now we're going to flip to page 3 of the JROTC handbook. Now, here are the ranks for the ROTC cadets, starting from private to command sergeant major. And here are the officer ranks. And over here are the U.S. Army ranks, going from no insignia private all the way to down here, General of the Army. So we're going to be going over these ones. Start at private, cadet private first class, cadet corporal, cadet sergeant, cadet staff sergeant, cadet sergeant first class, cadet master sergeant, cadet first sergeant, cadet sergeant major, cadet command sergeant major, and then the officer ranks starting at cadet second lieutenant, cadet first lieutenant, cadet captain, cadet major, cadet lieutenant colonel, and cadet colonel. Now, I'm going to show you a technique that you can use to study with these flashcards that I have right here. But if you want to study here in the book, all you have to do is just cover up that, and then you have the rank right there, and you just guess it. If you get it right or wrong, you can see just by uncovering it. I'm going to show you my technique of studying with the flashcards. Alright, so we have the cards right here. Now, if you want to, you can make this into a game where if you're studying with your friends with these cards, if you have to guess what this is, and then if you get it right, then your pal has to drop and do a certain amount of push-ups, alright, but if you get it wrong, then you drop and do a certain amount of push-ups. That's a little game that me and my pals used to play. But what you do is, say you get this rank, and you have to guess it right now. And you guess private. Then you take the card, flip it over, and it's private. Same for this one. This is private first class. This is corporal. This is sergeant. This is staff sergeant. This is sergeant first class. This is master sergeant. This is first sergeant. This is sergeant major. This is command sergeant major. Second lieutenant. First lieutenant. Captain. Major. It's called major because of the baseball diamond. Like major leagues or something like that. Alright, this is lieutenant colonel. This is colonel. So that's a way that you could study with it. Just have a pal holding them like this. Pretty easy to study, but you can do it with flashcards. You can do it however with any creative ways. But this is just my preferred way of studying with them. So I'll be right back. Okay, so now we're here at my desk again, and we have a notebook with a pencil, and we're going to be going over chain of command. Now to start off with chain of command, the lowest chain of command that's there at the way bottom would be your team leader. Now, next after your team leader is your squad leader. Next is your squad leader. Then, after your squad leader, is your platoon sergeants. After your platoon sergeants